Hey guys, Motemo here, back again with another video. So guys, in today's video I'll be explaining different mistakes that you can never do as a beginner photographer. So let's get into the video. So guys, as you seen my caption on this video is the mistakes that you should never do as a beginner photographer. So guys, mistake number one is avoid competition. When I was an upcoming photographer, or when I started as a beginner photographer, I used to think as any other photographer as my competition, until I came to understand that you can learn from someone else, and actually competition is the thief of joy. So avoid competition and you'll focus more on yourself and you'll be a very great photographer. So guys, another mistake is that I never used to have a red card, and I came to understand the importance of a red card. When I was an upcoming photographer, I actually used to ask clients for their budget, and actually I ended up being underpaid, or I ended up underquoting, and that really affected my photography business as a beginner photographer. And that's a mistake I would never want anyone to do as they starting photography. So another mistake, guys, is I never used to accept my mistakes. So when clients corrected me, or when clients corrected me, I used to think that maybe they're going so outrageous, or they were looking down on me. But I came to understand, guys, that the customer is always right, and they can't correct something is not there. So I came to understand that you need to own your mistakes and correct them, and to be a very good photographer. So guys, another mistake which goes hand in hand with the mistakes just mentioned above is that customer service. I wasn't so good in customer service until I even went to Google and research on how to give good customer service. And customer service actually really affected me, because sometimes I used to think either clients are rude or they are also looking down on me. Of course, I really suffered that a lot, but with time, of course, I came to understand that the customer is actually very right, and there's nothing like a bad client. And of course, I came to learn so much on customer service, and that has really helped me to become a better photographer and a good photographer up to where I am right now. Of course, photo delivery, this goes hand in hand with customer service. Sometimes in my rate card, I never used to have a rate card, so I never used to know how many days I should take to deliver clients' photos. But nowadays, I actually have a rate card where I've stated very well the number of days I should do to deliver the photo, the number of days I should deliver the photos, all the work to my clients. And it has really helped me so much, and it really helps me. And actually, it's very, very professional, telling the client the number of days he or she should expect their photos, and that has really helped me to become a better photographer. So guys, of course, learn to give the clients clear dates or clear time on when you should deliver their photos. Of course, guys, I used to think you need to own a very expensive gear for you to get quality photos. But as time went by, I came to understand that what you actually need is to have very good skills in photography, and you can use a very small gear to achieve some very nice quality photos. So guys, this simply saying gear doesn't matter, skills matters. Of course, another mistake is, guys, I never used to understand the business side of photography, and that really affected me as a photographer. I used to think for you just need to actually, I used to charge very cheap, and I just used to do photography for fun, and I used to charge very cheap. But all in all, I wanted photography to pay for my bills and everything, until I came to understand the business side of photography and the things you can do in photography to make money through photography. So as a beginner photographer, I would advise you that understand the business side of photography, and actually you'll make money in photography. of course, and also understanding the business side of photography goes with another mistake, that I never used to know my worth. And sometimes I used actually to give clients maybe a very low price in very low price in very big events, and that really used to affect me, and I never used to make any good money in photography. And also, knowing your worth goes all hand in believing yourself. You have to believe in yourself, and also believe in your craft to be a very good photographer, or to make money in photography. So believe yourself and know your worth. And of course, guys, the last mistake, and which has really affected me, guys, I was very impatient, but of course of late I'm very patient. So guys, as a beginner photographer, if you want to make money in the photography business, or you want to be a very good photographer, you have to be very patient, and also invest more in your skills. But all in all, just be patient and you'll be a very good photographer. So guys, to just wrap up, I want to give you a simple point by point the mistakes you should never do as a beginner photographer or as a startup photographer. Is that, of course, avoid competition. Don't think you are in competition. Of course, you should have a rate card, and of course accept your mistakes. When the client corrects you, please accept your mistakes. Another one, guys, of course, you should research more and understand customer service. Of course, learn to deliver the clients photos and work on time. And of course, something else, guys, of course, learn the skills, be good in the skills, and don't focus more on the gear. Understand the business side of photography, and know your worth. And also, guys, be patient. Those are my points for today. Hope you learned something, guys. And if you're new in this channel, of course, guys, we do videos like this to help beginner photographers to become better photographers in the future. So thank you so much, guys, for watching our today's video. So if you liked it, share the video to your friends so that they won't make the mistakes I made as a beginner photographer. Also, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can be, and also turn on the post notification bell so that you can be notified anytime we put on an interesting video like this one you just watched. Thank you, guys, and see you in the next one. Peace.